YouTube? It's your boy Life of Rude Dude, back with another video today. And as you can see, man, I'm outside right now on the patio and it's raining. So you're gonna hear some droplets and you're gonna hear some rain in the background. So we can call this ASMR video somewhat too. Anyway, today's video is about my locks. I haven't talked about these yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and touch base on my locks and how long I've had them. My lock journey started this go round January 21st. January 21st, 2016 is when I got my first twist. And it's now November 2020. So I'm 4 years in, going on 5. So my 5 year anniversary is going to be January 21st, 2021 coming up. Before having locks at this point, actually I tried 5 or 6 times and I couldn't stick with it. My scalp, it would get too itchy to where I had to go wash it. And those who are trying to get locks, or those who have locks, know the very beginning stage of training your hair, you got to get those twists. You got to get twists like every 2 to 3 weeks to train your hair to coil and make that lock. First few times of attempting to have locks, man, I went through it, spending $60, $70 every 2 to 3 weeks to go 4 or 5 months and then say, you know what, I can't do it. I'm spending too much money doing this and it itches too much. To be honest with you, when you're doing this, you really want to get your first set of twists and you want to try to stretch that as far as you can before you wash your hair again. So a month, some people go longer than that. But this go round, I was able to go ahead and complete it. And I stuck with it, to be honest with you, man. I just said, I'm gonna do it, and I did it. Their anniversary is coming up January 21st. We're 4 years and 10 months into it. Like I said before, I always wanted locks. I tried this 5 or 6 times before and I was never successful. I couldn't be patient with it. This last go round, I have 3 other brothers, and out the 3, 2 of them also have locks, and they're pretty long. And we all made a pact saying, hey, look, we're gonna start it and we're gonna keep them until we decide to cut them. Unless there's like some type of drastic situation that happens to where, you're forced to cut them for a job or some situation like that. But, we've been going strong. My brother Joe, he's had his at least 10 years. My brother Justin, I think he's like 5 years into his, or around the same time as me, between 4 and 5 years. But I mean, we got it going strong. We gonna keep them. Some people may say it's low maintenance. Some people may say it's cheaper than actually going to get your hair cut every 2 weeks. And at the very beginning, I thought it was cheaper than getting my hair cut every 2 weeks. But it just depends. For example, when you're having to get your locks redone, depending on who you go to, they charge $65 to some people can charge up to $80, $100 if you're going to some of these high-end, locticians and beauticians. But if you hop on YouTube and learn how to do that stuff yourself, save yourself some money. So the first year, I actually went to a loctician and got it done. After I saw my locks started to lock up and I saw the maturity, I started doing it myself. But yeah, after a while it became cost effective. Products, matter of fact, let's go ahead and talk about product. Some people use protein gel, some people use Jamaican mango, some people use the wax. I wouldn't suggest using beeswax for the simple fact it's hard to get out your hair and it can cause mold and a heavy buildup, so stay away from that. But what I'm currently using is this right here. It's the Celia Wajit, I believe, green apple and aloe vera, I'm sorry. Use that for the actual twist, and this is what I oil my hair up with, on my scalp. This combination right here is some black castor oil and almond oil, and then what I wash my hair with is that Head and Shoulders. It's a co-wash, conditioner and shampoo. So I mean, you can pick these up at your local beauty supply. For the twist gel, I think this was like $11.99. They got some stuff that's cheaper. Black castor oil is gonna cost you like maybe $8. Some almond oil or whatever oil you want to put in your hair could be $5, $6. It just depends on where you go. And the Head and Shoulders, I believe this was like it was a little bit on the expensive side, but it's Head and Shoulders for to help with the dandruff, because my scalp can tend to be very dry at times. That's why I gotta oil it. But the price on that one, I think it's like maybe $13, $14. But I mean, for the most part, I mean, I'm enjoying the locks. I do get a retwist every maybe 3-4 weeks. I may touch up the front a little bit and keep it moving, but I do my own edge ups, do my own fade. Yeah, it's looking pretty spiffy at this point, but hopefully this don't go back no further. They say whenever you got locks, man, you gotta make sure that when you start your locks. I'm sorry, let me back up a little bit. When I started my locks, just like when I had braids, I never started it at the hairline of my hair. What I did was I went back maybe a ½ inch and started the process of a braid and then also the twist. When I let my hair grow out, I went back like maybe a ½ inch. And that was for the simple fact that if you decide to stick with locks, I mean, they get heavy, especially when you wash them. You wash them and you retwist them, and these things start to get long, man. They get heavy. So that can start to push your hairline back. And a lot of people say, I'm sorry, if you get your locks braid style, that can also cause tension and push it back in. We're not trying to do that. So yeah, I'm trying to keep my hairline. But some people also may ask, you know, how does it work out with dreads and you know, your work life? I'm in corporate world. I had no issues there. I guess we can also speak on pros and cons. So let's go ahead and speak on the cons. Some of the cons I can say, at the very beginning, you got the ugly stage. So you got to get past that part. Once you get past that ugly stage, the length is like maybe 3, 4, 5 inches, and you can kind of shake them a little bit. It gets better. You can look in the mirror and be like, all right, I can work with this. Sometimes you can be stereotyped. I'm not going in front. I'm not gonna lie. People can look at you and stereotype you a certain way, even though you carry yourself a different way and you may dress a different way. People still try to stereotype you. So not everyone, but some people do. That's another thing. Besides that, man, I really don't have any complaints. At this length, I do have to kind of time back because they sometimes get in the way of eating. And, you know, sometimes with working out, not really working out, I say running, they kind of get in the way. So I just time back, but I really don't have any complaints. I'm pros, saving on haircuts. This is all organic. I'm putting oils and everything on my hair, so everything is taken care of by me. I don't have to wait on a barber. And even before that, I was cutting my own hair, so I stopped going to a barber, actually. I think maybe in my 20s, my mid-20s. I've been cutting my own hair since like 21, 23. Yeah. I ain't gonna tell you how old I am right now, but let me just say I've been cutting my hair for a long time. But anyway, I don't care, man. Yeah, I'm 40 at this point. Well, I'm actually gonna be 40 in January 8th, so I'm 39. And I've been cutting my hair for quite some time. I would suggest if you want to do locks, you know, do it. It's a great journey. It's a great experience. Again, these hold a lot of life events. And locks are not meant for everyone. It takes a lot of discipline. It takes patience. You're gonna want these things to grow, and when you want them to grow, they're not gonna grow. I'll be honest with you. My second, third year, you know, they were long, but it seems like after I just stopped thinking about it, you know, my 4th year, man, they just sprung out. What you're eating, your water intake, and your rest and everything, that's gonna also determine how your hair is gonna grow. Just make sure you're treating your body right, and you know, everything's gonna be cool. So I'm gonna probably go ahead and close this out at this point, but if you have any questions, hit me up in the comments, and I'll respond back to you. So this is Life of Rude Dude. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Please share the video if you can to anybody who wants to see this. We'll go through my catalog, take a look at those. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and comment. I appreciate everybody's views. I appreciate you taking the interest in this video, and I'll holler back at y'all. Peace.